Hi, and welcome to 165 Entertainment. We are going to review Captain America: Civil War. Here with me, we have Mr. Dixon and Mr. Looby. And I am Gibo.
This is one of ones. I'm a bigger Marvel person, and while there were some things in the movie that kind of made me feel a little bit off and uneasy, and I wasn't feeling too well, I would still go through and buy this because the good parts of the movies far outweighed the negative parts of it. Now, it wouldn't necessarily lead me to give it like a perfect rating, but it would be to the point where I would definitely want to see it again and have it in my library to be like, every, couple months, like, hey, let me toss it in, watch it all the way through and actually enjoy it again. So I think I would give it a definite buy rating, pre-order, get the nice little special edition, whatever it is. I think it would be worth it for that. I think it was a good enough movie to where you can watch it again and again.
And you were talking about the parts that made you feel uneasy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of wondering if that was more or less the movie's intention, because it always makes you feel like maybe I'm not looking at the looking at the right side, looking at the wrong side. So in that sense, I actually liked it even more. And then also, like you said, in the sense of replay value, I feel like there's a lot of things that while we're laughing or while we're thinking about who's saying what's going to happen next, every once in a while we might miss a little bit of something. So I feel like that's going to add a lot to the replay value of this movie, which just makes me love that much more. So I'm going to give it a very high rating.
My rating is that, when I see a movie, I either will pay to see it again, I will wait till it's free, so, not free, but rental or free, or I will just never see the movie again. And this movie I would pay to see again. It was well done. I think that the story was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. But the action and comedy definitely pulled through. I had a great time, and I would definitely pay to see it again. My only advice to the audience is make sure you take a bathroom break before the movie. Maybe not drink something during the movie, because it's a kind of a long movie, isn't it?
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Yes, so if you don't want to miss anything, manage that bladder.
Spider-Man did very much steal the show. He was on screen for not a huge amount of time, not nearly as much as obviously Cap or Winter Soldier or Iron Man, but the time that he was on there, he established himself as a good Spider-Man. And he not only developed like, hey, this is who Peter Parker is and what he does, and then it went to what we all know Spider-Man is, as in the comics, the cartoons, and everything like that. I think he did a lot better job than we've seen any actor actually portray Spider-Man. I also love the witty banter that happened while the big fight scene was happening. So not only are you awed by the action, like, wow, that was amazing, you're chuckling in between it. I will say Ant-Man wasn't one of my favorite movies, but I believe Paul Rudd actually did a good job in this movie, because he was the one you do not take seriously. He is a joke the whole time, and he knows it, and he runs with it, and it's fantastic.
But yeah, you saw the chemistry between Tom Holland and Robert Downey Jr. almost immediately, which is actually a really good sign considering Tony Stark's actually going to be in the Spider-Man movie.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's...
I didn't even know that.
Having that scene in there, not only did it make the actual movie entertaining, but then it made you hopeful for the Spider-Man movie that's going to be coming up, because we're going to get more of that really hilarious, really witty back and forth. I also really like Black Panther. He's, in terms of a warrior, he's as fierce as Bucky is, but he seems to be just about as righteous as Cap is.
There's so many layers to this movie. I think that they did a heck of a job with putting, the Civil War is such a big event. Covers, I never read the comics, but I know it's such a big event in the Marvel Universe, and putting that all into one movie, like they couldn't get real deep with it, but it was a great mix of the comedy and the action, and the characters were extremely believable, just like Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, freaking Spider-Man. This kid playing Spider-Man, like you said, he just feels right. He was on the screen for, like you said, short amount of time, but you felt like he was right, and it was that was well done. The chemistry between the characters was well done. The story keeps you engaged. It keeps you engaged. It's not like mind-blowing, like M. Night Shyamalan twist kind of thing. But
it's better off that way.
yeah. Thank you for joining us today. We all say you should go see this movie, and
also watch the rest of our week's Marvel content that we put on our channel.
Yes, watch all of our videos, maybe twice. We would love you forever. We love you long time. Go see this movie.
Yeah.
Let's see. There was one other thing I was gonna say before we ended.
Excelsior.
Get your pets spayed and neutered. Yeah, I don't remember. I really don't. It's pissed me off now.
We want to hear about your favorite parts. We want to hear about your least favorite parts. So please go down in the comments section below and let us know what you thought of this movie. Let us know all the ins and outs and ups and downs that you thought of it. And then we can go ahead and we'll cut that from there. But let us know what you think. Once again, this has been 165 Entertainment doing your movie reviews for you. I'm Dixon.
I'm Gibo.
I'm Looby.
And you guys have a classy night. Alright everybody, thank you for coming to watch our video. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, go and hit the like button below.
If you want to be notified for future videos, hit subscribe.
Go ahead and leave us a comment on things you want to see us do in the future and what we can do to improve these videos for you guys.
If you want to go to our channel, just hit the link below.
And once again, thanks for watching, and this has been
165
Entertainment! See you next time.
Babies.